Yankee! Whoa. Hey guys, it's Marissa or Marzilla or whatever you want to call me. It's your choice. So today I'm just gonna talk about the differences that I've noticed with American and Indonesian beauty. Here's a little history on my life, I guess. So I moved to Indonesia 4 to 5 years ago in 2011. Before that, I was living in America for 12 years. Within those 12 years and these 5 years that I have had in Indonesia and America, I have noticed some differences between preferences in beauty in both countries. It's really interesting and it's so funny because these differences are so different. The first thing is hair removal. When I was living in America or the US, shaving was like the shiz there. Damn, with my razor, cool. It was about like this big. And it came with like a packet, okay? The razors that you get in Indonesia, they're usually the ones that are disposable. The ones in America, they last you forever. They're just so cool. It came with like this placement holder where you can put it on like the wall of your shower. And then so like whenever you want to shave your legs or like your armpits or something, you just like go like, oh, my razor. Yeah, I don't need to go into specifics, but just trust me on this, it was cool. So when I moved to Indonesia, I was so shocked to see that no one really shaved. I mean, there were a couple of my friends that shaved, but the majority of them gravitated towards waxing, which I thought was like, whoa, you guys wax? You guys are brave souls, because waxing hurts. When we would talk about, you know, hygiene or whatever, how we maintain our hygiene, blah, 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 we would get on the topic of hair removal. And I would say, oh yeah, I just shaved, like, you know. And they were like, what? You shave? And then they give me like this like freaking lecture on how shaving is so bad for you, and once you shave like the hair goes back twice as thick and it's like black. I'm like, yeah, I know, I don't care. Also, when I moved here, I found that it was quite difficult to find, it's called the shaving cream for women. Until now, I can't find female shaving cream. So for those of you who know a place where I can find shaving cream for women, please tell me. Moving on to enhancements. In America, women and men, you know, like whoever, love to enhance their lips. They love to make it more plump and look more full. I was talking to my friend from America and she was saying how she has this kit just for your lips to make them look bigger and more plump. And it came with a lip liner, a special concealer, a lip gloss, and it also came with a lip plumper. Whereas in Indonesia, I have noticed that the people here, they like to wear contacts. My friends would use it and my sister's friends would use it, my mom's friends. They have black ones where it makes your eyes look like bug eyes. So it makes you look more cute and emo. And they love really putting emphasis on their eyes. Whereas Americans like to put it on their lips. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to discuss about is hair. Indonesians love neat hair. They love neat curls, neat ponytails, straight, pin straight hair. Whereas Americans like that effortlessly messy look, or they embrace that kind of messy look, you know? In Indonesia, girls like to have the super neat hair. Like their curls are defined. In America, if you were to curl your hair, they kind of like separate it with their fingers, kind of like comb through it. I remember one time I just scrunched mousse up in my hair. I was just like, I was at school and one of my friends came up to me and then she was like, did you wake up late? Did you not have time to brush your hair in the morning? No, I put effort into this. I was just caught so off guard. I thought my hair looked good. I've also noticed that Indonesians don't like that messy bun look or the beachy waves makeup. Yay! Americans love their bronzer. Their contour and bronzer game is so strong. They have just such a wide variety of bronzers over there. So they have like the shimmery, glittery ones, and then they have like the matte ones, and they have the orangey tone, they have the gray tones, they have the creams, they have the powders, you know, it's so much. And over here, Indonesians, they like their blush. And don't get me wrong though, as much as I do love blush and bronzer, I think that Americans kind of go too heavily on bronzer sometimes, and Indonesians as well, like with the blush, it's just like, whoa, in your face. Their contour game sometimes for Americans would be like too strong, and then for Indonesians it'd be like they have apples on their cheeks. Speaking of bronzer and blush, or just bronzer in general, this brings me into skin. So Americans love tan skin. They absolutely die for tan skin. There's different types of oils you can put on that make you tan faster when you're at the beach, and they also have these tanning salons. Oh, they have self-tanner. Saint Tropez is a very popular self-tanner over there. The Indonesians, they love that bright white skin. Honestly, I think it's because Americans, their way of thinking, their mentality is that if you have tan skin, you look more healthy because you're more glowy, whereas Indonesians think that if you have white skin, you look brighter, hence you look healthier. So I guess that's like the whole reason why they like tan or white skin, you know? I have a story. So living in America, I was on the beach. I lived on the beach. I went to the beach every single day. I was very tan. My friends actually called me orange chicken. Like they would be like, oh, you have orange chicken skin. So when I first moved here, I was so shocked to find that there's so many products that you could buy that could make you whiter, I guess you could say. Like, oh, here's one. I have an example. It's Curly White UV. It's lotion. There's so many products that you could buy to enhance your white skin or to get brighter skin. And it was so weird to me. And they don't have those like tanning oils that they do in America. You can't find those here. Legit. Like they're nowhere to be found. So yeah. If you think I left anything out in terms of differences in beauty preferences in terms of America and Indonesia, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I hope you have a really good day. Whatever. Adios. Goodbye. Later. Selamat tinggal. Selamat bye. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Yankees. I just wore this because my sister got it from New York.